chat? What it do, chat? Welcome to today's stream. Where's my phone? There it is. What it do, chat? What it do? Hope everybody's tapping in. Man, I can't even see what you guys are writing, to be honest with you. I gotta open up a chat somewhere. Let me see if I can open up a group chat. I don't know where I can go check for a chat. Hey, stream. Hey, John, what are you doing?
and 19 alleged members of the Cho group. The indictments are the result of a comprehensive investigation led by the District Attorney's Violent Criminal Enterprises Bureau and the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division. This investigation, spanning from the spring of 2020 to November 2022, focused on two rival groups operating out of several neighboring housing complexes in Brownsville. Wu is based in the Seth Lowe houses, Van Dyke houses, Langston Hughes houses, Glenmore Plaza, and Brownsville houses. This group is comprised of several subsets, including OMB 1800, Gorilla Stone Bloods, Macballer Bloods, 5-9 Brim, Yawa, and Pistol Pack and Pitkin, PPP. Cho, on the other hand, operates from the Tilden houses, Howard houses, Marcus Garvey Village, Newport Gardens, and Riverdale Towers. Their ranks include subsets such as Folk Nation, also known as Gangster Disciples, Move in Silence, MIS, and Hood Stars. The dividing line between these two territories is often marked by Dumont Avenue, with some housing complexes under the control of both groups located along the same streets. The prolonged rivalry between these organizations is rooted in the desire to maintain control over their respective territories and to assert dominance over each other. This ongoing conflict has led to frequent acts of violence. Much of the animosity intensified following the deletion of Wu member Shamal Boomer on July 10, 2020. While Boomer's deletion was allegedly carried out by a member of the Bergen Fam group, both Bergen Fam and Cho celebrated the incident. This act of disrespect became a catalyst for further conflict, with Wu members vowing to retaliate against their rivals, including Cho, in what they referred to on social media as the Boomin' for Boomer movement. In response, Cho members also engaged in violent acts against Wu members and those perceived to be aligned with them. During the period covered by the indictments, there were 27 incidents, including 2 fatal shootings and 17 non-fatal shootings, which left 14 individuals injured. Over 25 firearms were reportedly used in these violent acts, and 27 firearms were recovered during the investigation. The indictments indicate that many of these incidents were captured on surveillance video, and that the defendants boasted about their actions on social media and in music videos, discussing and taking credit for acts of violence. The first fatal incident mentioned in the indictment occurred on July 5, 2020, when Cho member Corey Henry allegedly entered Wu territory at the Glenmore Plaza housing complex and fatally shot Wu member Charles Goss. The second occurred on July 12, 2022, when Cho member Shocker Bartley allegedly shot and fatally injured Tyree McLaughlin, a Wu member, outside the Brownsville houses, which are considered Wu territory. Other significant incidents charged in the indictments include the following. On March 25, 2022, it is alleged that Dalik Habersham traveled in a BMW driven by Princess Chambers to Riverdale Avenue, where he believed the Wu member resided. Once there, Habersham allegedly exited the vehicle and fired in the direction of a man who was placing a young child in his car, mistakenly believing the man to be a rival. The child, a 3-year-old girl, was struck in the shoulder. The next day, Habersham allegedly sent a screenshot of a news article about the incident to a private Instagram group, followed by the message, "Did bad." On April 14, 2021, Cho member Parnell Brown was reportedly struck by a Hyundai Sonata driven by Wu member Davian Thompson as Brown attempted to cross the street. After being thrown onto the hood and then to the ground, Brown allegedly pursued the vehicle on foot and fired shots at it as it sped away. It is further alleged that Thompson drove directly to Saks Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, where surveillance footage captured him shopping at the luxury store. On October 6, 2020, Wu member Lawrence Cook allegedly summoned fellow members Elijah Griffith and Avani Stephen after spotting a rival Cho member in a doctor's office waiting room. Griffith and Stephen reportedly arrived and waited nearby until the Cho member exited the office with his mother and young siblings at approximately 2:50 p.m. As the family entered their vehicle, Griffith allegedly fired multiple shots at the vehicle, following Wu's purported policy of shoot on sight.
Every single day, just to live a life exclusively to benefit their gang.
They did so violently, investigators say. Over the course of 3.5 years, they carried out at least 32 drill rap videos made against any perceived threat.
Listen to this. There's no excuse.
To the gang.
They call people out directly. They make fun of incidents, individuals that have perished prior to gunfire, opposing gang members.
One of those locations is here on East Fordham Road. You see it's a busy shopping area. 2 of the suspects, both under 18 years old, allegedly shot at someone here in the middle of the day. That was in 2020.
In the aftermath of the NYPD's Operation Drilly investigation.
These are the trigger pullers, the very few individuals that make it uncomfortable and downright dangerous for all the great people. And this gang conducted wolf pack-like searches throughout the investigation. What are they looking for? They're hunting opposing gang members.
According to the investigation, the defendants, alleged members of the G-Side Drilly gang, a subset of blood, sex, money, murder, are accused of engaging in a series of violent acts between September 20th, 2018 and March 15, 2022. These incidents reportedly took place primarily in the areas of East Gun Hill Road, Hall Avenue, and Decatur Avenue. During this period, the defendants are alleged to have carried out multiple incidents of violence, including fatal and non-fatal shootings and stabbings, resulting in the deletion of 2 individuals and injuries to 6 others. Defendants, who are also prominent in the drill rap scene, are accused of boasting about these violent acts in music videos posted on YouTube. The investigation led to the seizure of 18 firearms. Additionally, 3 defendants have been charged with committing violent acts while held at Rikers Island. One notable incident occurred on January 9, 2019, when, at approximately 1 o'clock, 4 defendants, including 1 teenager, along with other individuals, allegedly surrounded an 18-year-old CUNY prep student as he was leaving school and attempted to rob him. The defendants reportedly attacked the victim with multiple weapons, including a knife, resulting in serious injuries that required emergency medical intervention and life-saving blood transfusions. The incident was captured on video surveillance. On July 20th, 2020, in front of 3343 Decatur Avenue, 6 defendants, 2 of whom were teenagers at the time, allegedly pursued James Rivera, 24. 4 defendants reportedly fired multiple shots at Rivera, and 1 defendant allegedly attempted to stab him after he fell to the ground. Rivera ultimately succumbed to a gunshot wound to the back. On September 29th, 2020, at approximately 2 o'clock, 2 juvenile defendants allegedly fired shots at their intended target in a busy commercial area near a subway station on East Fordham Road, putting the lives of numerous bystanders, including children, at risk. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. On April 25th, 2021, inside the Robert Ann Devorance Center on Rikers Island, 3 defendants are accused of assaulting a rival group member. Another incident occurred on March 17, 2021, when 4 defendants reportedly entered an apartment on Hall Avenue and allegedly shot Delilah Vasquez, 20, at close range. Surveillance footage shows the defendants entering and leaving the building. On June 28, 2021, at approximately 10 o'clock, 2 defendants allegedly fired multiple shots at their target in front of 3573 DeKalb Avenue. The shooting resulted in injuries to 3 uninvolved bystanders, a 66-year-old woman, a 39-year-old man, and a 31-year-old man. On the evening of October 22, 2021, 2 defendants reportedly waited outside a barber shop on East Gun Hill Road for about 15 minutes before entering and allegedly firing multiple shots at their intended target. The individual, who was getting a haircut at the time, attempted to take cover but was struck in the stomach and leg. He was transported to the hospital and survived the injuries. Surveillance footage shows patrons in the barbershop running for cover during the incident.
Tonight, 18 alleged gang members and their friends indicted on dozens of charges, including shootings like this one in the Kings Plaza Mall in Brooklyn, when members of the Martens Beverly Bosses saw rival gang members at the mall. Cops say this is a big deal. Here's Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burke.
HoneyBook completely changed how I do business. I'm a photographer and independent business. It's a fact.
The Kings Plaza Mall, 5:30 in the afternoon. A young man with a gun aims and fires at a rival gang member. The gun jams, the clip falls out, and there's pandemonium. Headed by members of the Martens Beverly Bosses, a violent street gang affiliated with the notorious gang known as the Bloods.
During the course of this investigation, we saw members firing indiscriminately during daylight hours in the crowds with total disregard to innocent persons as well as rival gangs.
The district attorney announced an indictment involving alleged members of the Martens Beverly Bosses, MBB, a group reportedly affiliated with the 5'9 Brims, a subset of the larger Bloods gang. MBB is said to have operated primarily in and around the East Flatbush area of Brooklyn. The indictment details a series of activities between June 1st, 2016 and June 14th, 2018, during which MBB was allegedly engaged in conflicts with several rival groups such as the Folk Nation. Numerous other violent incidents, including 2 fatal shootings, are described in the indictment as part of this ongoing rivalry. Recorded conversations among MBB members allegedly revealed frequent discussions about who was up on the scoreboard, referring to acts of violence between the gangs. The members reportedly used coded language, referring to firearms as ball kicks and missed shots as air balls. Incarcerated members were allegedly referred to as bench warmers. The indictment also claims that MBB kept incarcerated members informed about the group's activities, including arrests, acts of violence, and other events involving the gang. One incident detailed in the indictment occurred on July 8, 2017, at around 5:40 p.m. when Quentin Raymond, Jeremy Deneau, and Stephen Daly were at Kings Plaza Mall and spotted members of a rival gang. After attempting unsuccessfully to lure the rivals outside, Daly allegedly handed a firearm to Raymond, who tried to fire it but managed only a single shot as the gun reportedly jammed. Another incident occurred on September 16, 2017, at approximately 4:25 a.m. when Donovan Frazier was allegedly deleted by Jermaine Carrington while exiting Franklin's Finest Deli in Crown Heights. Frazier was reportedly associated with Lincoln Fam, a rival group to MBB. On October 20th, 2017, Jabe Duncan and several others were walking along Linden Boulevard when Duncan allegedly fired 6 shots from a .380 caliber pistol at a rival, striking him once in the foot. The indictment also describes an incident on April 1st, 2018, when Kobe Franklin, Harold Phillips, and 2 others allegedly left Phillips's residence and entered rival territory. Franklin is accused of carrying the firearm to and from the scene, while Phillips is alleged to have used it to delete Jerome Spence, a 26-year-old construction worker.
10 members of one of the city's most violent gangs are behind bars this afternoon. They're part of the Trinitarios gang that calls itself OED, which stands for Own Every Dollar. They operated mainly in Washington Heights, also in the Bronx, though, and Queens. They're charged with narcotics conspiracy. The defendants are accused of selling several drugs, including fentanyl.
High-end heists, a shootout with police, and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of watches and jewelry. It's all in a night's work for alleged members of the OED, or Own Every Dollar crew, which may be an affiliate of the notorious Trinitarios gangs. Now time may be running out for them.
A high-end armed robbery ring believed to be responsible for a dozen or more heists throughout the city were added again outside the trendy Pergola restaurant in the Nomad district about 1:15 Monday morning. Police say officers tried to pull over 2 suspects in a BMW they believed was connected to previous crimes, but the driver sped up and jumped a curb.
Federal prosecutors in New York have unsealed a superseding indictment charging more than a dozen members of the criminal street gang Own Every Dollar, OD, with racketeering, robbery, illegal firearms possession, narcotics trafficking, and both attempted and completed deletions. OED, a subset of the Trinitarios gang, operated mainly in and around Washington Heights, as well as in the Bronx and Queens. The group is known for its use of extreme violence to further its criminal activities. The 16 defendants are accused of distributing various narcotics. The indictment alleges that they sold drugs to undercover police officers and were frequently apprehended with narcotics prepackaged for sale. Many of the defendants allegedly posted photos and videos of themselves holding firearms on social media. The indictment links the group to at least 5 fatal incidents, including the deletion of 41-year-old Anthony Savarese on February 7, 2022, the deletions of 30-year-old Richard Dominguez and Israel Cabrera on July 2, 2020, the deletion of 22-year-old Nicholas Vargas Jr. on August 31, 2018, and the deletion of Hector Cruz on April 14, 2019. The document details numerous acts of violence committed by the defendants. On August 31, 2018, Jawinky Nunez Jr. allegedly shot Nicholas Vargas near 232nd Street in the Bronx. On April 14, 2019, Nunez Jr. and Jaron Pina allegedly targeted Hector Cruz near West 135th Street in Manhattan. On January 24, 2020, Nunez Jr., Brian Hernandez, Wilson Mendez, Stephen Joaquin, and Argenis Tavares allegedly fired at a rival group member near West 136th Street in Manhattan. In February 2020, Nunez Jr., Pina, Hernandez, and Tavares allegedly fired at rival gang members near West 138th Street in Manhattan. On March 30, 2020, Nunez Jr. and Joaquin allegedly fired at a rival narcotics dealer near West 180th Street in Manhattan. On April 18, 2020, Nunez Sir allegedly fired at an individual near Audubon Avenue in Manhattan. Other incidents include a shooting on May 13, 2020, when Justin Diza and Mendez allegedly fired at rival narcotics dealers near West 184th Street in Manhattan. On May 15, 2020, Hernandez allegedly fired at a rival narcotics dealer near West 188th Street in Manhattan. On June 26, 2020, Nunez Jr., Joaquin, and Ari Rodriguez Rosario allegedly fired at rival narcotics dealers during a high-speed pursuit in Washington Heights. On July 2, 2020, Nunez Jr., Hernandez, and Rodriguez Rosario allegedly deleted Richard Dominguez and Israel Cabrera near Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. On July 5, 2020, Nunez Jr. and Rodriguez Rosario allegedly fired at rival gang members near West 136th Street in Manhattan. On July 18, 2020, Nunez Jr. allegedly fired at an individual near West 183rd Street in Manhattan. On October 22, 2020, Nunez Jr. and Diza allegedly fired at individuals near Valentine Avenue in the Bronx. On December 13, 2020, Mendez allegedly committed an armed robbery near West 188th Street in Manhattan. The indictment further describes incidents involving internal conflicts and violent confrontations between the gang members themselves. For example, on August 12, 2021, Hugo Rodriguez and Nunez allegedly engaged in a shootout with each other near West 183rd Street in Manhattan. In August 2021, Diza allegedly committed an armed robbery near West 28th Street in Manhattan. In September 2021, Diza allegedly attempted another armed robbery near the FDR Drive in Manhattan and, along with Mendez, committed an armed robbery in Queens. On February 7, 2022, Mayor Van X Rodriguez allegedly deleted Anthony Savarese near Andrews Avenue in the Bronx. On February 14, 2022, Hugo Rodriguez and Trejo allegedly committed an armed robbery near West 203rd Street in Manhattan. Finally, on March 4, 2022, Nunez Jr. and Trejo allegedly fired at a rival gang member near Dyckman Street in Manhattan. The indictments of these gang members represent a significant step forward in addressing the challenges posed by organized crime and gang violence in New York City. By bringing these individuals to justice, law enforcement agencies are working to dismantle dangerous networks and protect communities from further harm. While these legal actions mark progress, sustained efforts and community engagement will be crucial in maintaining safety and preventing future criminal activities.
Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
Bruh, I'm back, guys. I'm back with some more updates from this very riveting case. Riveting case that we're dealing with. Now, if you're not aware, K Flock's trial starts this month. Like within a week or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come to Swayze to make sure you get the updates when it comes to this trial, because I'm covering it. I'm on top of it. Pause on being on top of it. But look, as we talked about last time, right? The U.S. government, they released some evidence, right? Claiming that he was involved in multiple shootings, this, that, and the third, or whatever. Like, look. We already ran through this, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the case with him and Hernandez, they're trying to say that Hernandez did not display a gun, you know what I'm saying? Basically trying to paint K-Flock out to be some menace to society, you know? They say 1 second later, at the moment he was shot, as evidence by the stuffing from his jacket flying in the air. Hernandez simply had one hand in his pocket and one hand on the zipper. That's what they're saying, guys. This is what they're saying. Look, also right here, we're just running back what we talked about earlier. We're just running it back real quick. Perez brought a loaded gun, was wearing a mask covering his face, and walked around the rival gang territory asking people whether they owa or nah. So, you guys get what's going on. Trying to paint K-Flock out as a menace to society. Also right here, look, one of the victims was an 800 YG's member known as Eli. In the text messages sent the same day, K-Flock stated that he and others had hit Eli in his chin. After the shooting, K-Flock released a rap song in which he boasted about the shooting. The song included the lyrics, 33 on me. FEGs, he get put in a coffin. Hole in his face. That boy look like a dolphin. In case you guys don't know where that line came from, hold on. I think, what New York City sounds like got it. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, gang. Look, this is it right here, look. This is the song that they're talking about. So basically, that's what they're talking about when it comes to this situation, when it comes to the Eli victim one situation. That's what they're saying. So you already know, guys. They're using lyrics. They're using the evidence that's with, on the internet at the end of the day. And this is what's going on. However, we have some updates, guys. We have some updates, right? Now, if you're not aware, right? There's an examination of the prospective jurors that's going on right now. Prospective jurors. You know, guys, like, when they call you for jury duty. We all hate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all don't like that, but that's what's going on right now. They're asking them certain questions. And I just wanted to point out the certain questions that they're asking. And get your feedback. See how you feel about this situation, right? Now, first things first, this is what they're saying, right? The ability to render a fair verdict. And these are the questions that they're presenting to the jurors. First question, right? Does any juror feel that he or she could not view fairly and impartially a case involving the charges in the indictment? Has any juror formed an opinion that the actions charged in the indictment, as I have described them to you, should not be a crime? You see that should not be a crime? Bro, they trying to pressure them. They're pressuring them. Look, do you believe that you saw or read anything about the alleged shooting on December 16, 2021 in the vicinity of 151st Street and Amsterdam Avenue in Manhattan that resulted in the death of Oscar Hernandez? If so, will you be able to set aside anything you might have heard or saw about the shooting and consider only the evidence presented to you during this trial? If one of you guys was prospective juror,
I don't
how
think
would
I'll
you answer
qualify.
this? Let's go to the next one. If this trial generates media attention, will each of you follow my instructions that you should absolutely avoid reading?
I don't know, chat. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, you know what I mean? I don't even think they're letting, like, people from the Bronx even be on these trials, because K-Flock is, allegedly terrorized so many people in the Bronx that nobody in the Bronx will actually be fair to him. So that's another one, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story. But let's get back into this.
Watching or listening to media reports concerning the case, they're talking about me, guys. They're talking about Swayze.
No way. Say, bring that back.
trial generates media attention, will each of you follow my instructions that you should absolutely avoid reading, watching, or listening to media reports concerning the case? They're talking about me, guys. They're talking about Swayze.
Oh shit, Swayze.
They're saying,
talking about
don't
you.
listen to Swayze. That's what they're basically saying. Including coverage of the case in social media like Facebook, Instagram, or X, formerly known as Twitter, until after this case is over? If not, please raise your hand. Yo, the whole juror should have raised their hand like, yo, I listen to Swayze. I have no choice. I listen to Swayze. Here's the other question right here. Does the fact that the charges involve allegations of violent crime affect your ability to render a fair verdict? Man, listen. Look at these other questions real quick. Look, knowledge of trial participants, right? The defendant in this case, Kevin Perez, also known as K Flock and KK, does any juror know, or has any juror had any dealings, directly or indirectly, with the defendant or with any relative, friend, or associates of the defendant? Basically, they're saying if you're from the Bronx, you can't be a part of this jury. No, you can't be a juror.
That's what I figured.
Do you know any dealings, directly or indirectly? That's crazy. Next question. To your knowledge, do any of your relatives, friends, associates, or employers know or have any dealings with the defendant or any relatives, friends, or associates of the defendant?
Did it again? And
Tough one, guys. Tough one. Wow. Look like K Flock is facing some shit, man. I feel bad for the kid, cause you know what I mean. Like, he ain't really, you know what I mean. Like, everybody deserves a second chance, people. Everybody deserves a second chance, people. Everybody. Not just, you know, because sometimes you gotta remember, man, sometimes, who knows, people find their ways after doing a couple of crazy things. Like, everybody who does bad isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some misconception that people can't change. Like, people can't change, people. You know what I mean? Today we're watching Swayze TV. And, you know what I mean, we're gonna get updated on this K Flock situation real quick, you know what I mean?
Bro.
You know I'll be invested on everything that's Bronx.
Bruh. Next question. Mr. Perez is represented by Michael Ashley. By Thomas Ashley, Michael Ashley. So wait, is Thomas and Michael Ashley like they're like, is that a husband and wife type of you know, attorneys or something like that? And Hussein Gatlin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's definitely not dealing with that lawyer he had before, you know, that represented El Chapo. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
He that guy basically told K Flock, look, I'm not taking on this case, all right? Now, who knows why he did that? Who knows?
Well, nobody likes to lose
But let's
cases.
continue. Do any of you know any of Mr. Perez's attorneys? Has any juror had any dealings with him, with individuals in his office? Yo, bro, they pressing them on some like, yo, do you know his lawyers? Do you know his lawyers? Because if you know his lawyers, we got to get you out of here. Next question. The prosecution, referred to as government, is represented here, as in all cases where is the party before this court. Yeah, we can skip that one. Here's the next one. Yo, guys, lock in, chat. Chat, lock in right now. Look, listen. Has any juror been involved as a defendant, victim, or any other way, or any other way in this case involving a murder, shooting, or any other firearm offenses? Do any of you feel that the fact that the charges involve illegal use of firearms may affect your ability to render a fair verdict. Do any of you have any opinion about the enforcement of federal firearm laws that might prevent you from being fair or impartial in this case? Now, the reason why this question is kind of like, important is because what K-Flock's defense team is going to sit there and say is that, look, at the end of the day, we understand that within New York City, guns are illegal. However, just book him for the usage of an illegal firearm. At the end of the day, he was defending himself. They're trying to present a self-defense claim when it comes to this situation. So these questions right here is very spooky. You gotta look at it. Look. Does any juror own a gun? Has any juror received training in the use of firearms? Do any of you believe that the laws governing the use of possession of firearms should not be enforced? See, this is where it gets tricky.
I guess very true.
This is where it gets tricky because at the end of the day, except for New York City, there are states or whatever have you that believe in, self-defense. They believe in the right to bear arms and defend yourself if you feel like your life was in danger. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they present a question like this,
we're taking a dive into recent updates on the K-Flock trial, guys. It's been a tough one it's just been going on since like 2020, so it's a long case. It's a long case. So I've been watching this YouTuber named Sway's TV, and he's been very informative, so we're reacting to his video today, guys, and a few other videos that we may find. Know what I mean? Tried to give you guys some good footage with the Sony ZV-1, but I don't know what went wrong. I'm just not in the mood right now to try to figure anything out. Oh man, I'm just trying to smoke right now. That's what I'm trying to do. And anything that's prohibiting that right now is not conducive to my mental sanity. So, let's go ahead and watch this. There we go. You guys are watching the same thing I'm watching. I'm just watching it on a big screen TV, that's all.
See where they're trying to go with this. You see exactly where they're trying to go with this. Does any juror own a gun? If one of the jurors are, a licensed carrier or something of that nature, right? They're gonna sit there and say, we believe that people have the right to sit there and defend themselves on whoop the whoop. But you gotta understand, this is the U.S. government sitting there asking these jurors this question.
This shit is crazy, chat. Look at what this shit is saying. Like, they literally trying to make it impossible for him to get a fair trial. I don't think he's cooked just yet, but it's not looking good.
Now, K-Flock's defense team is going to have the same opportunity to sit there and do the same thing. But look how they're trying to paint it. Look how they're trying to paint it. They're trying to sit there and say, like, yo, one of you, if you own a gun and you believe in defending yourself, and this, that, and the third, we got to get you out of here. We got to get you out of here. We got to get you out of here, gang. I ain't going to hold you. Next one, right? Has any juror been involved as a defendant, victim, or any other way in a case involving the illegal possession or sale of drugs? So if you was like a little drug dealer or whatever have you, get up out of here. Get up out of here, gang. Has any jurors, relatives, close friends, or associates ever been involved in a gang? Has any juror's relative, close friends, or associates ever had any experience of any kind, directly or indirectly, with a gang? Does the fact that the charges involve a gang affect your ability to render a fair verdict? Now this is unfair, bro. This is unfair. So you basically telling me if my cousin is a gang member, that basically I can't be involved with being a juror? If that's the case, bro, you got, like, everyone is not eligible, bro. Everyone. I'm sure somebody within your family, even you, I'm speaking to you right now, I'm sure somebody in your family was involved in a gang. Like, does that mean that I'm also a part of gang activities and this, that, and the third? No. But you see the way they're trying to go with this when it comes to the questioning. The next one says, in this case, you may hear evidence of shooting at alleged gang members. Do any of you believe that an individual should not be punished for taking part in such a shooting where the intended victim was a gang member? Yo, what type of questions are these? What type of questions are these? Do any of you believe that an individual should not be punished for taking part in such shootings? It's like...
It's a tough one.
They're gaslighting, though. I'm telling you, bro. It's like they're trying to lead them to a certain answer, with these questions. Look, in this case, you may hear evidence of schemes to defraud various banks, including TD Bank, Bank of America, and Chase. Has any juror or jurors, close relatives, ever been employed by a bank? You may hear evidence that the schemes involve cashing fraudulent checks and using prepaid cash cards obtained through false applications for unemployment benefits. They were sitting there trying to say that them niggas, was doing like, PPP loans, things of that nature or whatever have you. So yeah, that's the type of timing they're on right now. They're basically saying that, DOA was out here scamming people. That's what they on right now. That's what they on. Now look at this next one, right? Look at this next one. On multiple occasions. Wait, that's not the questioning though. Hold on. Yeah, it started from right here. So that's basically what happened, right? They're over there trying to sit there and run down the questionings when it comes to the jurors, right? Now, the reason why I brought this to your attention, right, is because at the end of the day, bro, they have a legit cop, what they call a super cop. They're saying that he will be a major witness within the murder trial. This is the reason why I brought this to you guys' attention, because it's like, bruh. Check this out real quick.
I'm further informed by Detective Gill. He is informed by Police Officer Ivan Bartholomew.
Hey, and welcome to Minga. If you're watching this video, it's because you need answers to burning questions, like why are schools switching to digital hall passes? And does Minga really do digital hall passes the best? Yes, we do. So now let's get all your other burning questions answered. I'll start by introducing you to our digital hall pass solution, a system designed to enhance safety and efficiency for K through 12 schools. There are two ways to issue hall passes, the old way and the Minga way. The old way is for those of you out there who like to drown yourselves in unnecessary work. The old way is harder, it's outdated, it's what you're doing now. See if any of this sounds familiar. Paper passes get lost in dirt.
Thanks to exclusive court documents obtained by the YouTuber Fedit, we have been able to determine some new information in Bronx drill rapper K-Flock's ongoing murder case. K-Flock, whose actual name is Kevin Perez, is a reputed DOA gang member who was named as a suspect seen in surveillance video, dressed in $1,000 attire, killing a man outside a barber shop. We have now learned for what could be the first time ever that Bronx super cop Ibn Barthelemy, who was the subject of our documentary, was the one who first identified K-Flock as the suspect in the murder. K-Flock has had numerous interactions with Barthelemy, including one where he called Barthelemy slurs and implied that he had no money and would
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This cop is like famous within the towns, bro. He's a famous cop.
Never be successful like he would be.
You was never doing what I was doing my angel.
Barthelemy and his partner super cop, Kasim Pennant, who was allegedly shot by drill rapper C Blue in
Yeah, this is the one that got shot when he was trying to sit there and get the gun off of Christopher Blue. Christopher Blue beat that case, and niggas try to say that Christopher Blue should have bobbed himself. Cheddar Bob.
In a case which was recently dismissed, are well known for their efforts to put an end to gang activity in the Bronx. They have made over 300 arrests in the Bronx of gang members and other criminals. We highly recommend you watch our mini-documentary on them to better understand the significance of his involvement in K-Flock's case. At any rate, Officer Barthelemy is going to be a crucial and critical witness in K-Flock's murder trial. While there is other evidence linking K-Flock to the murder, Barthelemy was the first to identify him from the surveillance video, which is now famous all over the world.
Wait, what? He was the first to sit there and identify. Oh, Barthelemy on bad timing.
He is informed by police officer Ivan Barthelemy, Shield 21937 of the 48th Precinct, that he recognized the male depicted in the external surveillance video from outside 1814 Amsterdam Ave, described above to be Kevin Perez. So this police officer right here is definitely going to have to go on the stand, because he's the...
Exactly. He's definitely going to have to go on the stand. Definitely. He's a major witness. A major witness, gang.
one that made the positive identification of K-Flock.
Shout out to Rocky. Make sure you guys subscribe. Rocky, you know what I'm saying, he provides the information. Now, the reason why I want to talk about the super cops, because, bro, there's super cops out here, B. There's super cops, B. The fact that this guy is one of the major witnesses is crazy.
They came closer to the... Oh! Word! You just hit the call? You just hit my call? Why you just hit my call, boss? Why y'all so close to me, though?
You're wanted, you have a warrant right now.
There you go, that's Bethany. Bethany. However you pronounce that nigga last name. That's him right there. I'm telling you, he's famous. He's a famous cop.
A warrant for my arrest for what? Let me see the warrant. For what? Let me see the warrant. Let me see the warrant. Let me see it. Let me see the warrant. Let me see the warrant.
In the past years, the Bronx has been a crazy place. Some parts have seen incidents of gang violence occur regularly, including this one, where a man allegedly being confronted by a member of the YG's gang on an MTA bus had to cling to a bus driver for dear life.
Hey, smoke and play! Smoke and play! You pussy! Smoke and play! Look at him!
At the front of the NYPD's efforts to try and combat gang violence are two supposed super cops, Officer Kasim Pennant and Officer Barthelemy of the 48th Precinct.
Alright guys, real quick. What do you guys think, like, their life was when they was in high school? Look at them. You see this right here? This that cop Riz. The cop Riz. You see this right here? This that... this that, dealing with Christopher Blue and you getting shot by him and he gets off scot-free type of Riz right there. What do you guys think these niggas was doing in high school? Like, was they the cool guys? Or you think they was getting slapped in the back of the head every time they got a new haircut? Like, niggas slap their head. slapped a clean bean. Which one you think? Which one you think, guys? What y'all think?
Precinct. In the past 3 years combined, they have racked up almost 300 arrests of gang members and other criminals in the Bronx. They have also received 6 medals for excellent and meritorious police duty.
Damn, they got medals. Oh, they legit.
Many fans of popular Bronx drill rappers know these officers from being present in their live videos.
Take that badge off.
That's so crazy.
Take the badge off. Take the badge off. Take the badge off.
Oh shit, that nigga pointed. He said, yeah, you? Yeah, you? It's over for you.
In this interaction, currently incarcerated alleged DOA gang member K. Flock brags to Officer Barthélemy that he is signed to a major label and that the officer supposedly has no money.
Yo, K-Flock was on bad timing, yo. This nigga K-Flock, bro. He was on BT. Big deal. Hey.
Later on after this, Officer Barthélemy took down a reputed Bronx drug dealer and recovered his illegal firearm. On January 20th, 2022, Officer Pennant was shot after tussling with Bronx rapper and alleged Rayway gang member Cameron Williams.
Also, no, not Cameron Williams. Christopher Blue, known as C Blue.
On Laurelard Place near East 187th Street in Belmont around 9:30 p.m., Pennant along with another officer recognized C Blue from an earlier incident when they attempted to search him. A struggle ensued and an illegal handgun in C Blue's pocket went off.
What happened, baby?
We decided to replace our windows because our windows were 30 years old and they were leaky. All the seals were broken, there was condensation, and they didn't open well. They were just stuck all the time.
We bought this
Just
home.
woke up?
We have a great location. We love it. We did a nice remodel inside, and
You gotta get a
it
little
was like,
belly
how do
rub.
we best protect our home?
And we had lined up 3 estimates for different window companies to come out on one day. And with the other 2 people that came through, we didn't really have any answers to our questions. They didn't get into a lot of detail because it was like, so you just have to buy the window from them, and then you have to have them installed, and they don't know how they'll be installed. And then we had the salesperson from Renewal by Anderson.
He talked about the different windows and what we had, and he was able to go around to our windows and make recommendations, suggestions that would enhance and improve what we already had, but provide the quality that he was talking about.
We picked Renewal by Anderson because we just knew it was a quality product, and they make them exactly to fit your window. These windows were made for this house. I just couldn't believe how quickly it was done. They wore booties, they made sure that they covered all the stairs with special materials to keep them nice, and
We were able to stay in our home and basically live normally while the whole process was going on.
what we liked best was the fact that we could call one number.
You know, there's all these issues with multiple different people working on things, right? You know, buy the windows from a company, find someone to put them in, and then if there's a problem with the windows, whose fault is it, and who's going to take care of the problem? The whole concept where one company is responsible for everything, and there's one number to call if there's a problem, that reassurance meant and was worth a lot.
It was a great process. I do think it's like the best product on the market right now, and it's worth every penny. Who knew that windows could make such a huge difference in someone's life? But it really does. It feels like, everything's better now because these work, and it's so beautiful to look out to these windows. We love our windows. It's like the best improvement to our house.
Introducing Vico, Amazon's free all-in-one multi-channel shipping software that saves you time and money. With Vico's rate shopping tool, we'll automatically select the cheapest available shipping rate for every order from carriers like Amazon Shipping, UPS, USPS, FedEx, and DHL. No more searching or haggling with carriers. Plus, earn up to 5% back on eligible shipments with Vico credits, which will apply to your next shipping bill. Sellers have already earned over $2 million back in Vico credits. Vico also takes into account when the customer is expecting to receive their order. We'll show you the rates that will deliver on time and also which shipping labels have the on-time delivery rate and claims protected badge. If something goes wrong, we've got your back, so that you don't have to worry about your Amazon account metrics. Shipping thousands of orders a day? No problem. Vico's bulk ship feature lets you process them all at once. Selling across multiple locations, our smart order routing feature ensures orders are fulfilled from the nearest warehouse to your customer to minimize transportation costs. Plus, Vico's digital picking software makes warehouse operations a breeze. Vico's inventory management software.
The bullet tore through Sea Blue's groin and hit Officer Penn.
Damn, bro. Why they had to use the picture, bro? Damn. And look at the look at the nurse face. He like, why he crying? Niggas get shot every day, B.
Lieutenant's right leg. The story would make international headlines and a debate would ensue over both probable cause to search and bail laws in New York. Regardless, Officer Pennant would be back in service afterwards. While...
Yo, nah, you see, yo, shout out to Rocky, bro. This nigga got him chilling in his hood. Yo, what?
8 would ensue over...
My boy got the IG pics.
For both probable cause to search and bail laws in New York. Regardless, Officer
Yo, look, they got the IG pics. Yo, this is how your cop looks on the weekend when he goes to the hookah spot to sit there and try to bag up a shorty, you know what I'm saying?
And it would be back.
He over there trying to bag up the drug dealer shorties. Look, got the LV pouch. All right.
Back in service afterwards.
Yo, nah, my boy over here like, I'm getting all you niggas locked up. It's going down. Y'all niggas going through time. It's going down. For every motherfucker that bullied me throughout high school and slapped the back of my head every time I got a new haircut, y'all going down. Every single one of y'all. Look at his face. Look at his face. This is a type of face.
While Sea Blue would be initially detained and then released. In early March of 2022, officers Barthélemy and Pennant were attempting to clear out Bronx drill rapper Nesty Floss and about 100 of his associates from an apartment building.
We don't live in the streets. We live here. We live in this house. You okay? Come over here. Stop being fucking... What's wrong with you?
After a long argument, Nesty and his associates apparently agreed to leave the building.
They got into an elevator,
probably putting it over capacity. Instead of leaving the building, they pressed the button to the floor that was above them.
Oh, yeah, we went up. Yeah, we went up. And we go back down. And we go back down. Yeah.
After getting out on the above floor, they tried to go back down the stairs to where they were before.
Can we wait a little bit? You want more chicken? That's what it is? You want more chicken? Are you hungry? Yeah?
This caused Nesty's entire group to all flee and run as fast as they could, causing widespread chaos. On March 29, 2022, Officer Pennant and Officer Barthélemy took Sea Blue's associate Bronx drill rapper, set the trend, into custody on a warrant for unknown charges. They continue to patrol the 48th precinct in the Bronx to this day.
Sugar.
We're gonna watch this right here, gang, because this is my area. So this is crazy that it happened like literally across the street from where I usually get my coffee. This is crazy. It's just crazy that it happened at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So that being said, yo, if you ain't from the Gun Hill area, White Plains Road, all of that shit from Gun Hill to 242nd, man, be very careful who you talk to. Crazy who you try to ride on, who you try to do some rapping and shit. Like, be careful. None of you guys know. Out here, motherfuckers is not playing that shit. Motherfuckers out here, them motherfuckers out here is like literally, I don't know where they're getting the guns, because they like everywhere. You know what I mean? But they getting them. And I just want you guys to know that. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get caught up in something thinking that you over here shopping for some good prices and shit like that. Ain't gonna be no good prices when you can't even pay for shit, cause you dead. You feel me? I don't want to put it that way, but I'm just saying. You feel me? I want you guys to know the severity of the shit that you guys are getting involved in. You feel me? And like I said, man, it gets a little tricky because the area is just like that, you know. It's a bit wacky, you know. It's a very gang cultured area. If I wasn't from around here, I'd probably not be worried. I'd probably not be wanting to move around here, and not because I'm scared of anything, but because I ain't trying to get caught up in some shit. Somebody else there, I don't even know him. You feel me? And then due to my criminal history, then all of a sudden I'm fucking tied up to some shit because I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. You feel me? That's just the worst part of it. It could get worse than that. Like I could be associated with them just because I probably said what's up to them. Like, you gotta understand, this is my area, so most of these people, I see them on the regular, you know what I'm saying? And since I don't have any set denomination, you know what I'm saying? I say what's up to everybody, you know, that ain't wrong me. I mean, maybe these guys are out there spinning and bringing hell to their ops, but they're not doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not their target demographic, you know what I'm saying? I'm an OG, so, you know, and plus, I'm from the cheat challenge. Like, I run a fucking, yeah, I got a criminal record. Yeah, I didn't graduate from college. Yeah, I'm a high school dropout. But that don't mean that, you know what I mean? I'm just not, it's not what I'm looking for in life, you feel me? But in this area, man, like, this shit get too crazy. Like literally, motherfuckers run up in your crib and beat the shit out of you, you know what I'm saying? If you owe them drug money, and they will take your apartment. Dead ass. They will just set up shop in your apartment until you pay them the money you owe them, which obviously you're not going to be able to because you're probably going to continue to get more drugs off for them on credit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's wherever there's poverty, you know, there's going to be people that are going to try to stand up for that poverty. Somewhere along the line, those people will be corrupted by the power that they're actually trying to use to protect their neighborhood. And they're going to find that their egos are going to clash with other people trying to do the same thing for their piece of territory. And then it becomes a clash of the titans. But let's get right into this. I'm chatting too much. Let's just get right into this. Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong space bar. It's over here.
on the block and I know it all. Most of the drugs all in this drawer. They selling. The one hit around. No Fendi. I got no straws. Is wearing Puma. Cat nigga. No wonder why they would kill me.
HoneyBook completely changed how I do business. I'm a photographer and independent business. It's a fact. Running your own business is hard, but don't make it harder than it has to be. Get HoneyBook. HoneyBook brings my entire client flow under one roof. HoneyBook handles my proposals, contracts, payments, all in one.
Yo, chat. Check 1 2. Y'all can hear me real quick. Let's get this out the way, like right now. Let's get this out the way right now. Can you hear me? If you could, say yes, you prehistoric dinosaur. That's all I want to hear you say.
Pay my shooter, not the thing, My trap code, need a mink, Block hot, need a icy Cuban link, Montage, get you whacked off a blink, Cost you 450 to drink, what I drink, I'm important, we can't link, She give brain, but don't think, We pour the green down the sink, The yellow mommies don't do banks, Cause send you 50, what's your bank, Hit a nigga with the, She said she love me, I just said, That's how I tie him out, throwing right in the idiot cookie stuff, for some man in my block. That's your man in my block, That's your bitch in my coupe, Reading unit log, eating soup, Fuck these niggas that see up what I truck. We turned the victim cause that boy, he was suck. He talking hot, this glip make him hush. He up on the road, dollar the thing.
I'm important, we can't link. Talk, yeah. It's about to be a new year. 2025, La Familia.
Let's get you out, she
Type shit.
Looking for words.
Type. For people who don't celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, you know what I'm saying? Up. Will begin in 2025. Babies born between 2025 and 2039 will follow Generation Alpha. Generation Beta. Beta male! Yo, can you imagine your son is born in 2025? Thank God my son was born in 2024. I couldn't imagine. Hold on. Beta man! Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, beta man!
Ramar, are you the head of your wife?
I like to think that we're equal.
Are you the head? Beta!
Equal?
I am no. I'm an alpha.
Not if you think you and your wife are equal. Beta!
Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta! Ramar, are you the head?
He's mad crazy.
Beta male! Like, yo, can you imagine? Look, y'all, look. So if you're born next year until 2039, you're a beta male. And I think this is like following, like, you know, the whole Gen Z type of thing. Let me see, I think it was on No Jumper, right? I think that's where I got it from. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, look. Babies born in 2025 will be the first generation of betas. They said before that it was Gen Z, which ran from 1996 to 2010, and Gen Y, aka millennials, who were born from 1981 through 1996. Can you imagine? Like everyone that's gonna be born in 2025 All of you guys are betas. Y'all niggas not even an official, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is the beta. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's not crazy. Yo, chat, that's not crazy?
That's super crazy.
That's not crazy?
That is crazy.
We calling these niggas betas? The beta babies. Yo, the generation of the beta babies is crazy.
That's crazy.
Alright. I'm probably the only one looking that deep into it, bro. I'm probably the only one, bro. But, bro, beta babies, bro. That's crazy. Beta babies? So that means that these babies that's born in 2025 hiding behind
Juggling multiple